Hello and welcome to Old Truthford, the home of honestly biased sports content. So today on Back of the Net, we're going to be covering the Man United Premier League opening game versus Wolves. So there's going to be twists, there's going to be turns, probably some technical difficulties along the way if we're being completely honest, but we're here for it. So let's get right into the football. So, first things first, guys. Score predictions. Let's go. Come on. Throw them in. I see you, AWB. I see you. For 1? Okay. Okay, I like it. I like it. Who do you think is going to be the scorers? Nib and George, 3-0. Go on. 3-0, Rohan. Wolves 2-1 win, Albert? I don't know about that, mate. What are you smoking? Let's see. Realistically, guys, where do you think that we're actually going to finish this season? Garnacho, okay. Garnacho 1 goal or goal and assist? I'm putting it out there right now. We are going to win 3-1. Rashford double and Bruno goal. Oh, I wish. Bruno was actually talking about how I think his first game was against Wolves. And now he is actually playing as captain. In his first game as captain, he is also playing against Wolves. So shout out to Bruno Fernandes. Now, realistically, what I want to see is I want to see a convincing performance. We've seen Man City demolish Burnley, even though Pep was angry at Haaland for raising his arms. Onana man of the match. Has everyone else got a bad feeling that we're actually going to concede one? Because I don't know, I've kind of got a dodgy feeling about this. (3-1). Okay, good shout, good shout. Martinez prone to silly mistakes. What? Albert, what are you talking about? Yeah, we're definitely conceding one. I can see that. I mean, let's see. I don't know. Maybe conceding 2, Sarah Bishop. Bloody hell. I don't know. I don't know about 2. I think... I don't know. Who's most likely to make a mistake in our defence? I mean, Martinez has been solid for 1 season. I mean, he's obviously been silky his entire career. Nutmegging people left, right and centre in pre-season. We've got Varane, who's obviously Mr. Champions League. Luke Shaw had a very good season last year. Do you think Varane will make the mistake, Joe? Do you think he's liable for that? I don't know. I think we've got a pretty solid defence. I mean, the thing I'm most worried about is Wan-Bissaka getting caught out, basically playing someone onside. That's our main threat, in my opinion, when it comes to defence. Who does everyone think will actually be man of the match going into the game? And Albert, I swear, if you say a Wolves player. There's a question mark on Varane. It's fair point. I mean, he's injured not most of the time. He's injured like 40%. AWB is going for Bruno, man of the match. I want that man of the match for Bruno. My top 4. Well, City's either 1 or 2, aren't they? So like City, we're definitely going in top 4. Chelsea under Poch. They're also signing everyone. So anyone who's talented and young, Chelsea have signed them. So I gotta say Chelsea. So City, United, Chelsea, and that leaves Arsenal, I guess. It would be incredible if Arsenal did not make the Champions League, but realistically, they're in good form and they're probably going to stay that way. So we've got to give them their flowers while they've got it, even though we had a better season than them last year, undisputed. But yeah, let's see. I want to know, Joe, why do you think there's a question mark on Varane this season? Is it the injury record, or do you think that his form's been questionable, or? We've got 19 minutes till kickoff. Ten Hag's had some words on Henderson, but he just looks disappointed every time he speaks about him because I don't think he wanted to keep Henderson. I think Tom Heaton's injury has essentially led him down this path. I hope one of the new guys gets a man of the match because Mount, there's question marks over. I mean, not in my opinion. I think he's actually going to hit the ground running and just improve us immediately. But there's question marks over him just because he's obviously coming over from Chelsea. Chelsea don't really let their players go unless there's something wrong with them. But I think Mount, given the caliber of player and his experience in big games, he's just. I just see him as a younger Eriksen, but with more energy, and yeah, he's just a set piece for it. Yeah, I mean, I don't see how Mount could actually turn out badly. Famous last words. But let's have a look here. There have also been a few protests outside of the stadium. If anybody has had a chance to have a look at them, I mean, we've got Mason Greenwood protests going on with fans apparently chanting, "Mason Greenwood, we know what you are," which isn't the best look. Obviously not for the fans, but for Mason Greenwood's reputation. And what have we got here? We've also got Glazer out protests. Obviously, I don't think that's ever going to change until they're gone. Joe, so his pace/reactions will be even higher up the pitch now due to Onana. Feel like Varane could get caught out on transitions. It's a fair shout. It's a fair shout. I mean, we have seen him literally get injured as well from running, so it's a fair shout. I mean, we got Diego in the chat. My man. I don't know though. Varane to be just called out this season. Diego, let me know. Who's your man of the match, mate? Sarah Bishop as well. Missed you. Casemiro, maybe? Casemiro is man of the match. I think it's strong. I think Casemiro could go straight into form again. But Casemiro is kind of. I'm worried about Casemiro just because I'm worried about all the new guys because they all hit the ground running last year. There was nobody who underperformed really. Could say Eriksen in the big games underperformed, but given his age, it's bound to happen. But nobody underperformed last year, which is why I'm worried about. I'm worried about this year. Ten Hag hasn't really signed a flop, has he? Could you say Malacia? But Malacia's had some good games, he's had some bad games, and we got him for like 14 million? So I'm not really worried about him. Reece Chandler. Rashford, man of the match, bags of brace tonight. Oh, I wish, man. I wish. Come on. Okay. AWB shot. I am worried about the number of cards being shown, and Casemiro is due to get a lot. Yeah. I mean, if we have another season where Casemiro is actively getting booked the amount that he did last season, it's just a piss take, to be honest. That's why we need someone like Amrabat. But I don't know. We've also been linked to that player from Everton whose name I cannot remember. Can anyone help me out? What actually was the Everton's player name? Begins with D? It was gonna maybe come instead of Amrabat. There were talks. Let's have a look here. Remember me, guys. Mount first goal scorer today. Oh, the scenes. Number 7. Number 7. Oh, I hope so. Onana. Wait, is his name Onana as well? Wait a sec, I need to check this. Shit, yeah, it is. Okay, my bad. Wow, how did I forget that? Okay. Yeah, I know. Would you guys prefer Onana or Amrabat? Yep, there we go, Albert. There we go. Got the Rihanna lyrics in the chat. This is a real party now. (2-1) United. Bruno, man of the match. Okay, so we've got Bruno, man of the match. We've got Onana, man of the match. Got a cheeky Casemiro in there as well. Okay. 2-1 United. 2-1. I think the majority of people think that we are going to concede tonight, which worries me. Because, I mean, even though I've said my prediction's 3-1, I do think, I don't know, surely there's got to be a bit of drama with Onana. People are just waiting. They're just waiting for Onana to make a mistake so they can jump on the, oh, this is why we never get rid of a legend. We can't let go of De Gea. Why did we do it? We stabbed him in the back. But I think if we really wanted to back the manager, we wouldn't do that, even if Onana makes a mistake, because there's going to be teething problems. What? They've only played like however many games in pre-season. They're still embedding into the team. So, I mean, I don't know. I don't know if they can do that. Jehan Berea. Anthony to score a worldie 3-0. I can see that, because if Wolves are actually playing a low block, then Anthony to score long range is highly likely. AWB shot, we will be playing a high line, so we will be prone to conceding. Yeah, that as well. I swear, if Onana gets chipped again, like, it's happened twice already, hasn't it? I didn't get a chance to watch the pre-season matches, but I swear I've seen him get chipped twice, once by like almost the halfway line and one a bit further on. We can't do this. Can't do this. Oh, my guy, Jake, how you doing? Jake, get your man of the match and score prediction in the chat, bro. Left foot cut in from the right outside the box, top left. Robin-esque. Yeah, it's written in the stars. Anthony, man. How many goals do you reckon Anthony will actually get, Jehan? As in this season. Jake, 4-0. 4-0. Man, people are confident. People are confident. I'd love it if Garnacho started scoring. Garnacho had a great season last year with the quality of assists, the quality of goals, everything. If he literally just becomes 20% more, I don't know what's the phrase, like cutting edge, if he just increases his output by 20%, I think he would have an amazing season. Garnacho will score. I feel like we're seeing a curler today. If it's from Anthony or Garnacho, we are going to see a curler. I think it's gonna. He's a bit injury prone, which people aren't noticing, but I hope. Score 15 goals, 10 assists. Yeah, Anthony did pick up an injury or a few injuries last season, didn't he? Or are you talking about Garnacho? Sorry, because Garnacho picked up an injury to the end of the season. Anthony, okay, yeah, Anthony. To be fair, I'll back Ten Hag and his decisions when it comes to players and everything, but it's no. I think it's hard to hide the fact that we overpaid for Anthony, unless he kicks off this season and he's giving us like, he doesn't even have to give us Marcus Rashford. He doesn't even have to give us Marcus Rashford numbers, as long as he just gives us like somewhere in between Marcus Rashford numbers and his numbers last season. I'd be happy with that with Anthony, because we haven't had someone on the right wing for years. But at the same time, I don't know why we spent so much on him when we have two right wingers available, like, who are really talented as well. Come on, Callie, you know it. Garnacho looked very good against us. He did. I was only able to see the highlights, but he looked ready. It looks like he's got a lot more physical as well. I don't know if it's the kit, but he looked taller and a bit stronger. I don't know. Don't know if that was just me. Anthony and Garnacho both curlers. Imagine left and right. Yeah, he's definitely on the weight. I wonder if Harry Kane's going to get jacked now that he's gone to Bayern. I mean, you know, they've got their secret sauce over there. Here's a question for everyone. Who do you think will actually be the player of the season come the end of the season? Will Mason Mount rise to the number 7 challenge, or will he be hit by the curse like everybody else? Oh, we've also got Sir Alex here saying Ten Hag has done a fantastic job. He brought in his own players, which is important. The squad composition is very good with experienced defenders. There is a good base. They have a goalkeeper, very athletic. So Sir Alex approves. Well, now get him early and often. Rashford easy. AK Fitness Zone. I can see. I mean, Rashford did win almost all of the trophies last season, didn't he? So I don't know if he's gonna take it again. Actually, come on now, get him early and often. Get what early and often, actually? What's going on there? Let's see. I don't know. I've got a good feeling today. I've got a good feeling. Who rates our chances of actually winning the Premier League this season? I did a poll in the Discord and we got a solid 18%. 18% of people thought that we would actually we would actually come first. I mean, 20% chance. Okay. Here it is. It's me, Dawson from India. Remember from Instagram. I'll soon be joining the Discord. Just too busy during the week. Hope your channel will kick off. Cheers, mate. No, I appreciate that, Dawson. It's all the OGs. All the OGs are in the Discord. I mean, I only message people that I've actually had conversations with over on Instagram. So, I mean, the goal is to just keep it as close knit as possible for as long as possible. I don't want to just invite everyone to the Discord because, I mean, it's going to get a little watered down. Bruno, player of the season. Up the boys, BS. I don't know how, what? Bruno, player of the season. Captain Bruno. Oh, looks like they're getting ready in the tunnel. Oh, it's almost time, boys. It's almost time. Roughly 4 minutes till kickoff. Let's get all this ready for us. Just a few technical difficulties. Okay, cool. So we've got Bruno, player of the season. We've got Onana coming out of the tunnel. How do the boys look? Do you think they look confident? Mount Goal will have my Chelsea fans cry. That's what we love to hear. That's what we love to hear. I love how Chelsea fans turned on Mount immediately. they just questioned his entire career as soon as he decided that he wanted to join the greatest team to have ever played a beautiful game, rather than, I don't know, the team that just bloody spends all they can on youth prospects. Sure, bro, what's your score prediction, though? I'm going for 4-0 United. Rashi 2 goals, Bruno and Anthony. I'm feeling a 3-1. I'm feeling a 3-1 today. I'd probably go with Rashford. He's bound to make a mark and, you know, point that finger to his head. Rashford, Mount, and Casemiro. Can't wait for Mainu to come back from injury and tear it up this season. Mainu, I'm excited for. I'm proper excited to see Mainu. I want to see, because I didn't get to watch too much of him in pre-season. I heard that he absolutely bodied Declan Rice and he tore him up looking at the stats, but I didn't get to watch him too much. Mainu, I think Mainu is going to be the next big thing. A lot of people were saying that we had Garnacho last season and Mainu is going to be the one who comes into the fold now. I mean, it shows how good Mainu is as well. What shows how good he is the fact that we got rid of Iqbal. So we got rid of Iqbal, and Ten Hag wouldn't have really got rid of him if he didn't think Mainu was good enough. I think he chose that he couldn't keep both of them. I did have a slideshow of Mount memes when he was at Chelsea. I've seen the clips, mate. I've seen the clips, but there's some questionable Premier League last season per 90. Alejandro Garnacho, man. Successful dribbles, shots, goal involvements. Garnacho's off the charts, man. But yeah, no, I've seen some dodgy clips of Mason Mount, to be honest. Martinez looks like he's going to war when walking out on expedition. Yeah, that's what we like to hear. That's what we like to hear. Oh, Bruno's going to win this coin toss. Wait for it. Bruno's going to win it. Okay, Bruno's. Okay, we're almost there, boys. And girls, obviously. We're close to kickoff. Any second now. Taking a knee, standard. Looks like Rashford just injured himself taking the knee. Did anyone else see that? And we are going. Okay, Luke Shaw's got it at the back. Martinez. Oof. He doesn't even flinch with the guy running at him. Okay, Martinez, go on. Wolves are looking to press. It's interesting. Varane. Oof. Oh, Joe, you know what you're talking about. You called out Varane already. Okay. Okay, Andrew has won a lot with Ajax. Let's go. Come on. Oh, Fernandez. What was that? Oh, Mount to come and tidy up. Good. Martinez has done it again. he's so slick. Oh. Fernandez. Fernandez to Garnacho. Martinez. Bringing calm to the team. Looking to play it out wide to Garnacho. Garnacho. Oh, Garnacho looking to maintain possession rather than do a random run. Let's go on. Okay. Playing some interesting stuff at the moment. I haven't been able to really build an attack. It's only 2 minutes in though. Wolves on the attack here. Oh, Casemiro, what a challenge. No corner for Wolves. Bit of a nervy start. Bit of a nervy couple of minutes. Okay, short to Anana. Come on, let's see what you can do. Oh. Doesn't look like he's got many options. Mount's getting in already. Mount's ready for this. Licking his lips. We need that Mount goal. We need that Mount goal for the Chelsea fans. Please, please. Okay. Sure. Ooh, Casemiro, man. One touch. Garnacho on behalf? Nah. Garnacho fouled. What's everyone make of this so far? Erasmus waiting for it. Where's the card for that foul? It isn't look as fluid as I thought it would at the back, to be honest. Again, it's only been 5 minutes, but I don't know. I think Wolves are doing good to shut down what we're trying to do. Now Wolves are building from the back. Honestly, the mid looking shaky, but Eric Ten Hag knows what he's doing. Yeah, he knows what he's doing. But do the players? That's the worrying thing. Because that's the real question is, can we get away with this midfield? Is Mount too attacking to play alongside a Bruno, and can Casemiro cover for both of them in the Premier League when he's not the quickest? Can obviously read the game very well, but can he actually maintain that? I don't know. Garnacho, man. Fouling Garnacho early. Trying to mark a stamp on him. Mount. Oh. Okay, it's beginning to open up. What would everyone's ideal midfield three be after we've signed either Amrabat or Onana? Okay, so we have the worst Premier League rankings for set pieces, goals from corners, corners per corner goal. Well, that's a good stat. Casemiro, Onana, and Bruno. What's Onana's actual build like when it comes to his ability as a player? How would you describe his play style? Because I haven't actually looked too much into him. Okay, Wolves taking a goal kick. And Varane is there to cover. Oh, Anthony. Mount. Garnacho. Rashford was calling for it there, man. Bit delay in thinking there from Garnacho. The move breaks down with Shaw fouling the Wolves player. Okay, so it's been pretty 50-50 so far. I can't say that we've absolutely dominated the game. I can't say the 4-0 is looking that likely at the moment. But who knows, one goal could open it up. But Wolves aren't really playing defensively at the moment. They're just playing high press, kind of trying to match us in a way. What type of player is Onana, Victor? Wolves on the attack. Martinez. Oh, Casemiro. Thank God. Casemiro cleans up. Now we're on the attack. Garnacho. Oh, they're sprinting back. Why aren't you running? He thought they were running so fast that he could cut back and use their momentum against him. Say box to box, tall and strong. Okay. Okay, box to box, tall and strong. To be fair, that could... I think... I can see why we would go for him over Amrabat. Because one thing that we are lacking in this team is a physical presence. I mean, you've got Martinez, who's strong as, well, tough as or hard as nails, but like you've got Casemiro as well in the spine. But the thing that worries me about Mount and Fernandez is that I don't think they're both very... Oh, Anthony on the attack. Rashford. Oh, Marcus Rashford shoots but doesn't score. And Young, a big point future. How old is Onana? Okay, so we've got Wolves playing it from the back. Oh, go on. Oh, almost landed at Anthony's feet there. $21. Got him. Would you do something for me? What's up, Jehan? Mount to take the corner. Garnacho shot. Oh. Shaw racing back. Very good. Sound from him. Wolves on the attack. Bruno clears. Oh. Wan-Bissaka hasn't really been involved in the game so far. Getting involved now. Casemiro, wide ball to Garnacho. Ten Hag with his multicoloured pen. Oh, he's looking seething. Keep an eye out on Kilman. He's a good player, in my opinion. Kilman. Let's have a look at Kilman. So, captain of Wolves, we're looking out for Kilman. Wan-Bissaka. Awesome. Knows how to play it. Casemiro. We're slowly building a bit more of a groove. Now we've got Anthony getting involved. It did feel like we were heavily relying on Garnacho's side for a second there, but we are moving over to the right-hand side a bit more, recycling the ball. Martinez. Varane. Casemiro plays it to Anthony. Oh, Anthony wants that curler. Wan-Bissaka on the ball. Wan-Bissaka. Okay, Martinez. Garnacho. Martinez back on the ball. Was wanted by Napoli as a Kim Min-jae replacement and had an underrated season last year. Okay. What do you reckon his price tag would be for Kilman? Aaron Wan-Bissaka on the ball. Varane. Onana's asking for options. He's asking for a bit of movement. Rashford going back to almost right wing there from striker to play the ball back. I can't say I'm blown away so far. Have we had a shot on target? I don't think we've even had a shot on target yet. Okay. Wolves are building an attack. Aaron Wan-Bissaka prevents it from building any further. Anthony on the attack. Oh, show us your right foot, Anthony. Oh, no left. Oh. Oh, Anthony sprinting back to prevent this. Martinez, did he get the ball? That looked a bit like a dodgy challenge there. I don't know about that from Martinez. Okay. Okay, so Martinez has been booked 17 minutes into our Premier League season. He had to make the challenge though, to be fair. The man got past Anthony. There was nothing he could do. Hello at Gaming. Sorry if I'm saying that wrong. What are you saying, for fuck's sake? Don't tell me. Are you guys ahead or am I ahead? Okay, good. I thought they scored it. Okay, good. Okay, cool. Cheers, man. Let's see. Anthony, right wing. They are not giving him an inch of space to do that curler. Varane on the ball. Martinez. Luke Shaw. Okay, Garnacho. I don't know why Garnacho hasn't tried to take anyone on just yet. Could be an instruction from a manager to keep possession. But I don't know. He hasn't really tried anything. One thing I will question about Garnacho, which I've just seen there, is I could be exaggerating here, but I don't know if he's got the best of first touches. Is that just me, or I've seen a few times where I don't know, it looks a bit questionable. He's obviously a class and silky player, but I haven't seen him take a ball down with ease yet. We're still getting Onana involved. Rashford's been anonymous this game so far. But it's not as though he's getting much service either. It looks like we're struggling. Which I didn't really expect. Fernandez loses out on the challenge. Oh, Casemiro just got done. Casemiro back on the ball to Rashford. Rashford's got some space to run into. Garnacho. That's the number 9 graveyard shift. No crosses into the box, no chances, and only honestly looking for a ball over the top and pace. Yeah, I was expecting that to have been pretty much etched out by Ten Hag at this stage. I don't know why. I haven't seen a style of play. Correct me if I'm wrong. If you've seen something from the start of this game, I've seen Onana get involved more than obviously De Gea would have been, but there's not been a massive change. Which will that change once Højlund comes in? Perhaps playing Rashford in his preferred position, because also as a striker we know he's not really in his best position. Same old, honestly, yeah. Harry Maguire. Why does Harry Maguire have a resting sad face? Onana back on the ball. Casemiro to Fernandez. There's a bit more space now. Garnacho. Play him out. Oh, he got Shaw. Fernandez. Ooh, close. Okay, Shaw back on the ball. He has nothing to prove. Yeah. Come on. Yeah, it's not been what I expected, to be honest. But to be fair, it is raining out there, so we've got to factor in everything. Cunha. Martinez back on the ball. Fernandez. Fernandez is having to drop deep now to actually get involved. Watch him come out fighting after Ten Hag has given him a bollock. I hope. For our sake, man. Now, Ten Hag should be laying into them because if they have been working on stuff. Oh, Fernandes, too far back for Garnacho. Well defended. Second half FC again. Yeah, it's looking like it, Joe. We shouldn't need a kick and scream to get us going, though. I mean, like, I've been putting out all the pro squad propaganda and all of this stuff since the lockdown holidays. Yeah. It's, I don't know why it is. We have had like a severe mentality issue for however long because the silk Mount's just fallen over himself. But we have had a lack of actual Wolves on the attack. Just past the post. Okay, it's all good. It's all good. It's all a part of the plan. Don't worry, guys. It's all a part of the plan. We're just trying to lure them out so then we can actually have some space. How did they get through? Okay, so we got through by Casemiro misjudging it. Then Martinez didn't want to get a second booking, so he couldn't really body the guy. And then Wolves hit it just wide. Oh, man. Casemiro lofts it away. Luke Shaw, header. Anthony, okay. Oh, Garnacho, man. What do you guys think the actual problem is with us not starting well in the first half of games? Would you say that it's as simple as mentality? Would you say that it's just lack of concentration? Does Ten Hag partially have to take some responsibility for it? Obviously, it was happening before Ten Hag, but having said all this, I don't think we've actually ever scored that many against Wolves. Let's have a quick look. Because it feels like our games have always been tight. Oh, and Basak's ended up with a ball on the... No, he hasn't. Oh. Yeah, I think the most we've scored against Wolves in the past 11 years has been 2 goals. So maybe those 4-0 predictions might have been a bit off. Pelistri has to get his chance this season, I feel like, pre-season, and looks like he can create. I agree. I mean, so far, I'd say Garnacho hasn't really offered anything. I'm not saying Pelistri can play on the left because I don't think we've seen him there, but I'm surprised Pelistri hasn't had more of a chance with Ten Hag because he seems like a Ten Hag type of player. He's silky, quick. Mount's just backhanded Wolves' number 8. If we drop points this game, it's not a good look, bruv. I've still got faith in the boys. I agree, Joe. Feel like we're playing nervous. Garnacho needs to start to lay it off to players in better positions. Completely agree. I think yeah, it's weird. Garnacho's in a bit of a middle ground this game so far. He hasn't actively took anyone on, but he also hasn't really maintained possession. He's just been trapped in between the two. Wolves have it. Wolves play it out wide. So we haven't scored more than 2 goals against Wolves in over 10 years. Casemiro chopping at somebody, but then the Wolves players trying to make the most of it, trying to lean into that Casemiro bias. Okay, Wolves. Wolves are still. I'm sorry, but Wolves. Do they have more possession? No, they haven't had more possession than us. So I was acting crazy there. It feels like they've had a lot, or they've at least had the more effective chances. Wolves on the attack, and they are inches away from scoring. Okay, this is not going to plan. If you're Ten Hag, what are you thinking right now? Are you thinking these players are not sticking to my philosophy? Are you thinking I need to switch something up? How are we supposed to actually make it with the top teams if we can't show at least a dominant performance against Wolves? I think we're heading for a draw. I don't disagree. I don't disagree, mate. Onana hits it long. And the Wolves defender backs it away. I think Garnacho is not doing enough for me at the moment. I feel like we need Rashford back on the left wing. But who do we play as a number 9 is the question. We need Amrabat or Onana, and either Mount or Bruno to have to play. We are 2 attacking. Sancho to play number 9. I mean, we've been teased about it, haven't we? But we haven't actually seen it being given a proper go. Martinez plays it back to Onana. Yeah, I don't like what I'm seeing so far. Enough to give him a chance. I think it's Sancho time. Unless we can somehow change. Nah. Rashford's not a striker. You can see it. As soon as he has his back to the goal, it's literally like, oh, okay. Like he can play it off sometimes, but he's not that guy. Rashford is not built for being a striker. Oh, no. What's our pass accuracy been? 86% against Wolves. I mean, it's not looking good, bruv. Rashford on the left wing. That's what we like to see. Garnacho's going into the middle. Rashford left wing. What can he do? He's already found Shaw. Look at that. Instantly. Oh, Mount. Anthony. Oh, no. Yeah, there's absolutely nothing to write home about at the moment. That's the closest we've got. And shock, it's when Marcus Rashford is on the left wing. Oh, the Wolves keeper spilled it as well. If Garnacho was a bit more... If he was anticipating that ball, he could have very well scored, but unlucky. Just need that first goal to go in, then the flow of this new team will happen. I hope you're right, Dino. Hope you're right. I think Anthony's played pretty well. I mean, his hold at play and I don't know. Oh, 1%. Oh, handball? Handball? Go on. VAR. VAR? No. Okay. Oh, Bruno, why are you shooting when Garnacho's on the wing? Garnacho's got the ball. Attack. Oh, Mount. Poor ball. Okay, Varane. What was that? No, that was Casemiro, sorry. Foul from Casemiro. Yeah, I don't know why Rashford's calling for handball there. It's dead on his body, is it? Shaky. Kind of. Kind of stretched out, but nah. Oh, Wan-Bissaka, man. What a challenge. What a challenge. Varane comes over to tell him, you are the man. It's not looking good, guys. I hate to say it's not looking good at the moment. Martinez to come at you. Can we do something before half time? If we score before half time, we've won the game. Oh, come on. Marcus Rashford makes something up. Nah, they're all crowding him. They know where the threat is. We're still reliant on Rashford. Even though people want to slander him like every other day, we're dead reliant on him. We're dead reliant on him. Ten Hag does not look impressed. I mean, at what point would we actually bring Ericsson on for Mount? I'm not saying Mount's had a bad game, but... Oh, Garnacho? Ah. I'm not saying Mount's had a bad game, but in this type of game, would it suit Ericsson more? Oh, Garnacho. This is bad. Yeah, I agree. I agree. AWB shot. We're starting to come alive, but it's not looking great. Doubling up on both wingers. So Wan-Bissaka just stop that with his ass. Fernandez. Rashford. Anthony. Down the wing. Anthony attacking his player. Took him on. Oh, played it in with his right foot, but to nobody. At least he's starting to use it. Bruno. Anthony. Handball. Oh, he's not going to give it. Casemiro. Wan-Bissaka. We're starting to do some little flicks, but nowhere near. Oh, wow. Almost found Wan-Bissaka in the box there. Loose pass from Casemiro, pushing Shaw back. Varane. Wan-Bissaka. Wolves sitting in a 4-4-2, and we can't get through. Even though I think Donny van der Beek isn't made for the Premier League, this is definitely the type of game that he thrives in. Oh, what is that? Shaw. Oh, Shaw just made a terrible challenge and Wolves on the attack. Oh, Garnacho. No. Oh, Martinez. Oh. Mason Mount back. Mason Mount runs. Yeah, Luke Shaw. Gotta get yellow for that. Poor. Sure, back on the ball. Casemiro. Bruno. The thing is, people will say Bruno's gone disappearing and all of this stuff. Our best play's been with Bruno and Rashford. Like, that's when we've actually looked to progress up the pitch, but it's just there's still no focal point. Okay, Rashford. Left wing, Rashford. Mount. Wan-Bissaka. Anthony. Oh, shots blocked. Joe, how do you suggest that we get past the 4-4-2? So Mount hasn't really made much of an impact this game, which I can see Chelsea fans are going to be slavering. Oh, Rashford. Garnacho was free after, but was he free at the time? I don't know. Let's have a look. Rashford. Oh, nutmeg. Nah, he wasn't. He wouldn't have been able to play it through to Garnacho. Varane. Varane doesn't make the most of a header. Good chance for him there. Okay, so it's not looking good so far. I mean, we're at 0-0. We've had one shot on target, 62% possession, 283 passes, 85% pass accuracy, 10 fouls, 2 yellow cards. Our possession in comparison to Wolves, we've got 62% and they've got 38%. They haven't had a shot on target, but I would argue they have had some of the better chances at the start of the half, but towards the end of the half, we had some good chances too with Varane. So, I mean, it's a hard one. I wouldn't say... I'd say it's pretty 50-50 at the moment, in all honesty. Midfield, especially Casemiro, is losing the ball too much. Yeah. Yeah. Garnacho, Sancho. Yeah, I agree with that. Garnacho hasn't really done anything in the entire match. They could be 2 up. Yeah. Yeah. Their football's definitely been better. We could have been 1 up with our chances, but they were more glancing rather than anything actually concrete. So it's I don't know. What changes would you guys be making? Garnacho is being selfish, not giving Rashford enough chances. I agree with that as well. Garnacho seems to have had a real hesitance to actually play anyone in. He's not taking... Casemiro does not look fit. Garnacho is getting pushed off the ball way too easily. I thought Garnacho actually... I thought they looked more bulked up in the pre-season, but he's not really living up to it. He's getting caught on the ball, so he's not running past each other either. I'm the biggest Garnacho fan out there, but might be better to take him off and bring Sancho on. Yep, Garnacho needs space to run into. Sancho might be better with the interplay needed to break down Wolves. Agree with that also, because Garnacho's not really giving us that run in behind anyway, so we may as well bring on Sancho, who's got a better first touch and can actually link the play together. Casemiro looks fine. Garnacho just raw like old Ronaldo. Very direct, so frustrating at times. Yeah. I don't know if Garnacho's been that direct, though, this game. I haven't seen him take anyone on, really. Joe mentioned it earlier in the chat that maybe a bit nervous, but he hasn't really taken anyone on. Aaron Wan-Bissaka is class. Aaron Wan-Bissaka has stood up. He's been good. Who have we got? We've got Shivanje saying Mount and Anthony have been very good. I don't know if Mount's been that good, to be honest. I mean, he's been active. I don't know if he's been that good. Anthony, I can see, but still, I don't know, he's still not really clicking, but Rashford's not a striker, so his movements aren't going to be as natural, so Anthony won't be able to pick him up as easily. Only positive was Aaron Wan-Bissaka. Aaron Wan-Bissaka stood up strong, yeah. I'd say Aaron Wan-Bissaka's probably leading the charge at the moment for the most standard performance, but it's nothing crazy. Like he hasn't been miles better than everyone else. Who you think will be the first player to be sent off from a throw-in delay booking? Casemiro. And a little nervous about the yellows to Shaw and Lightshaw already. Yeah, they're... I don't know about them. Lightshaw, I know he'll keep his head. Luke Shaw, to be fair, Luke Shaw's not a very risky player, which is why I was surprised about the yellow card, because he was never going to make that. He was never going to make that ball, but he went for it anyway. Games like this, even Kane wouldn't score, not create the chances, just not finding the right ball, always struggle when teams play so deep. Agree with you there, Dean. Yeah, absolutely. We definitely aren't. I feel like Kane would bring something new to the dimension, though. Like Rashford, I'm tired of people saying that Rashford can play striker, and he actually prefers it. Like he obviously can play striker if he has to, but he's playing at, I'd say, 60%. He's 100% on the left wing, 60% striker, and then on the right wing, he's about 40%. So, I don't know. I wonder if Ten Hag knew about... He must have known about Rasmus's stress fracture in his back. Look here. I think Wolves players are diving a bit too much. They're trying to make the most of it. They know that if you actually fall down to a foul in Casemiro, you're much more likely to get a card. So you're right there, Shivanje. If you make the most of a Casemiro challenge on you, then you're going to be playing up for that red card, 100%. Dean, can't see United games having loads of extra time. Ten Hag goes mental if we piss about when ball's out of play. Yeah. I don't know if would extra time suit us. We've got a lot of attacking options on the bench. We've got a few people who can come in and make a difference. So we've got Ericsson who could bring more composure. It's not really a high intensity game at the moment. We just need to take control of it. Even though we've had more possession, it feels as though it's been very end to end. So I don't know what's happening there. Too slow a start to a half. Charles Jones, yeah, very slow. I think the first 15 minutes it looked bad. Like we still haven't really hit our groove. I haven't seen too much one touch stuff, but yeah, no, the first 15 minutes was atrocious. I think if we nick a goal, they come out and go at us, but we score a couple more after they go at us. Yeah, I agree there, Charlie. Yeah, 100%. I think the question is, where's the goal going to come from? Because at the moment, we haven't linked up anything in the front three, so odds are it's going to come from a long range effort. I mean, if it's a longer range effort, we're looking at Anthony, Rashford, Garnacho, maybe. But yeah, no, I don't know about that. Agree 100,000% about Rash. Guys, it's the first game. They are nervous. Ten Hag is going to make some crazy things in half time. It looked better in the last 10 minutes. Yeah, that's fair. That's fair. Mikolaj, if that's how you say your name. I do think there's going to be... Also, this is the first time this team has properly played together for a full game. So much like how we saw against Chelsea and Liverpool, where it took a while for Chelsea to actually mould into who they were playing against with Liverpool and how they were actually going to approach the game. I think that's what... we're witnessing a similar thing here. Looks so frustrated. Yeah, Rashford looked frustrated. Nothing really went off for him, and also when there were opportunities to play him in, no one chose to do that. So how long's Højlund supposed to be out for? I'm hearing mixed reports. I'm hearing some people say 6 weeks. I'm hearing other people say only 2 to 3 games. I hope it's not long, because that genuinely could be the difference between us having like an actual title challenge season, as crazy as that sounds, given what we've just watched. That could be the difference, because we're not just losing out on a striker playing, we're missing out on Rashford playing in his best position. And when we miss out on our top scorer from last season playing in his best position, that whole team's going to look worse. Central one for Garnacho and put him false 9 with Rashford off the left. Yeah, I agree with that, Charles. Everyone watching, like the stream, show the support. Cheers, Charlie, man. Appreciate you. The goal will come from a pressing, in my opinion. We've nearly had them a couple of times. We've been close. We've been close, to be fair. How long is Rasmus out for? It's mixed reports at the moment. Your guess is as good as mine. Heard it may be until September for Rasmus. Yeah, that's what I'm hearing. What games do we have from now until September? I know we're facing Nottingham Forest. Just want to see what games he may be missing. Okay, we've got Tottenham as well. That'll be interesting. Tottenham drew to Brentford, so they're not looking as strong, but I think their team spirit is bound to go up, given that like they're the underdogs, and that everyone has written them off since Harry Kane's left. It's almost like they've just become a nothing club since he's left. So, and also, but our record's good against Spurs, so I see us getting 3 points there. Look. Sancho is better in these kind of games. We need him now. Yep, agree. Sancho would bring something different. Garnacho in these types of games. Garnacho has shown in these types of games with tight spaces, he can make the most of it, but he needs to use that burst of pace, which he just hasn't used this game. Or he needs to actually attempt more of his like goals when it's actually like curled from the left wing, but it's not as though he's doing that every week. Needs to play quicker, more direct in the second half, I feel. We are just trying to draw them out to press, and they aren't biting, says Samir 182. Yep, there's not enough one-touch football. There's not enough really any football. There's not been one pattern of play, really. Bruno's been fairly quiet as well, but it's not as though he's been played in too much. He's found Anthony well, and when Anthony's been involved, Bruno's been involved in that play as well. But he's not too active. Yeah, I guess Sancho on for Garnacho, maybe Eriksen for Mount too. Okay, boys, I need to ask you something serious now. If you were in the changing room with the players, what would you be saying to them right now? Get in the chat. You can say absolutely anything to them. Go. prefer Mount over Eriksen because of his second ball effort. Yeah, true. I see that. The thing I kind of want Eriksen to come on for Mount just to see the difference, because I feel as though we were actually dominating these types of games. Correct me if I'm wrong. I feel as though we were actually dominating these types of games. With Eriksen last season. Garnacho has to go, man. Being so greedy and losing many balls. I think Garnacho's had his chance. For this game at least. Obviously, not saying in the future. That's him done. But I think he's had his chance this game. I think Garnacho needs to be taken off, in all honesty. The worrying thing about Garnacho is when he's actually started games, I don't know if any of you have noticed this, I don't think his performances have been as strong as when he's come on as a sub, because when he comes on as a sub, usually the games are more end-to-end because they naturally are in the second half. And he actually can utilize that pace more. But when he starts, when he starts, he doesn't necessarily have the same effect. Have you guys noticed that? Or am I just digging into Garnacho a bit too much? AWB agrees, cool. So greedy and leaving so many. Well, Matt is looking decent, to be fair to him. He's getting about the midfield in all kinds of pockets. He's been everywhere. Mount is definitely... The thing that you get with Mount is he will, at the minimum, cover everything. Is Lindelof warming up? Is Lindelof coming on? Who's Lindelof coming on for? Ah, Martinez. Okay, so then either not risking Martinez getting a second yellow, or... Harry Maguire and Dean Henderson having a great chat. My two favourite United players. He's way better when he comes. Yeah, but Eriksen didn't have the best pre-season. Some would say arguably neither had Mount, but on a wet night like this, I prefer Mount's energy. Yeah, fair enough. I still want to give Mount a good chance tonight. I'd just be interested to see the difference. But when he's starting, it seems it gets to his head and he's doing too much. Yeah, I agree with you there, Mackenzie. Off United, Cunha for Wolves. Looks good. Okay, come on. We need some big things for second half. Okay, Wolves punt it long. We need Amrabat, says Savanje. Oh, Wolves are just dancing around us. Onana comes out, and fair play to him, gets to it. Oh, I'm not feeling it at the moment. Was Luke Shaw going to get to it? Absolutely not. Onana made the right call there. Okay, so there hasn't been an immediate reaction from the first 2 minutes here. Okay, we're pressing. Bit more energy. Rashford. Garnacho. Lindelof marks himself in the game immediately, making a good challenge. Okay. I'd like to see us actually build up play more. We haven't built up any play this game so far. Lindelof got it from the back. Okay, Onana plays it out to, and it's cut out by the Wolves player. Sure, good interception. Then he just runs. Nah. Fernandez good. Casemiro good. Mount plays it to Anthony. We're finally building some play here. Can we keep it? No, you just give it away straight away. We're rushing it too much. Need Rashi on the left to impact the game. He's a waste through the middle unless we are playing through balls to him. Yeah, completely agree. And Wolves should have just scored. Wolves should have just scored there. The Wolves player hit over the bar. Onana may have just put him off. Yeah, we're definitely trying too hard, Joe. Oh. Did Onana save that? No, it was hit over the bar. Oh, it's just poor. Anthony fouled. Terrible challenge. Don't know what Fernandez was trying there. He was trying to play through to Rashford or actually take a shot, but it did not work. Definitely, this game's definitely being battled out in the midfield. Garnacho. Oh, Garnacho. Oh, did he keep that in? Aaron Wan-Bissaka on the ball, down the right wing. Aaron Wan-Bissaka running down. Oh, doing a cheeky step over. Anthony, Casemiro to Garnacho. Garnacho takes the shot in front of a sea of yellow. Fernandez plays it in. Oh, Varane. Lindelof. Fernandez. Yeah, back. Oh, things are starting to if we can maintain this possession. Rashford. Unfortunate. We're committing way too many players forward and getting shafted on the turnover play when we give it away. Yeah. Yeah, it definitely feels as though Wolves are set up to counter us. But not in the sense of just fully sitting back either. It's just they seem to be very good on the transition. Which ironically is what Ten Hag said that he wants us to be good at when it comes to the top. We want to be one of the top teams when it comes to the transition. Varane. Wan-Bissaka. You'd never know if Wan-Bissaka's doing a skill or if he's... Oh, Anthony? Anthony plays it over? Oh. And it's headed almost off the line. Okay, Aaron Wan-Bissaka. Garnacho. Anthony. Anthony plays it into Rashford. Okay, we're building stuff now. Everyone calm down. We're building. We're building. Corner whipped in. Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised if Garnacho is getting subbed off soon. Fernandez. Oh, almost an own goal for Wolves. Okay, Wolves playing out from the back. Oh, what just happened? We need to try something different with corners. Can't remember the last time we scored one. Well, we are 20th in the league for corners, Joe. I mean, I think we were hoping for Mason Mount to be our set piece kingpin, but I don't know if that's worked out for us. Okay. We're having a bit more possession in the second half. More shots as well. Haven't created too many big chances from what I can see here. Do we give Palestri a go? Surely it's Sancho before Palestri anyway. Rashford. Wolves are attacking down our left. Luke Shaw just got pummeled in the face. Luke Shaw just got absolutely pummeled. What's our bench looking like? I don't know if we can actually... Okay, so we're reaching 60 minutes. You're looking at your bench. Who are you bringing on? I mean, we've got the obvious. We've got Sancho, got Palestri. I don't see... would McTominay feature? To be honest, I'm kind of interested to see where Ten Hag actually takes it. I mean, Lindelof is already on, as we know, so that's a bit outdated. We've got Palestri, Harry Maguire to save the day. Cheeky bit of H. Maguires. Anyone? No? Okay. So the momentum was with us. Are we going to be able to claw it back? Garnacho tries a long range effort, but it is way over the bar. No, it's not looking good. There's going to be a lot of angry people in the Discord tonight. Oh no. Okay, I still believe we can do it. We can do it. And Wolves are coming straight back into the game. Wan-Bissaka, goal kick. I don't know where we take it from here, to be honest. I mean, Ten Hag's got to be looking at making some changes soon. Even though we've come out well, it's not as though we've actually torn the place apart. So we need someone to come out. Who's going to be the person to grab this game by the scruff of the neck? Okay, let's see here. Yeah, the final pass or shot is really bad at the moment, to be honest, mate. It's It's like you said, I mean, we're committing too many players and we're also rushing every play. So if we commit so many players, then we've actually got time to play it around because we're outnumbering the Wolves' defence, but, well, in certain areas of the pitch. But when when we're just putting 5 people forward and then taking a shot, it makes no sense. So Wolves have made some substitutions. It's. I think the only chance we've got is putting Marcus Rashford left wing. Literally the only chance. We've gone back to last season where Rashford is the only one who actually creates any chances, only person who scores. We've got nothing else. We have looked a tad better though compared to the first half, which isn't hard really, given that we did absolutely nothing. So what changes are we saying? Are we saying Sancho for Garnacho? No, me neither, Joe. It's pain. It's like watching a car crash in slow motion, man. Ten Hag has to be looking at making some changes now, surely. Did I just see Harry Maguire warming up? What? What's happening? This is not how I planned this to go. Trying to build up in the 2-4-1 shape and it's not working. Agreed. We've got to change something, surely. We can't just change Harry Maguire. Oh, Wolves on the attack. Lindelof blocks. Lindelof's been decent since he's come on, to be fair. I don't even know who I'd give man of the match to be honest. Wan-Bissaka's been solid, but like he hasn't even had to do that much. Onana's played well. I mean, he's been involved. Hasn't really had to save anything, has he? How are Wolves players managing to roll all our players in the midfield? Great question. Great question. That midfield, I thought Mount would be a solid replacement for Eriksen, more legs, offers similar qualities. I don't know if Mount's the metronome that Eriksen is and can read the game as well, which has left us a bit stranded in all honesty. Okay, Sancho and Eriksen are coming on to replace Garnacho and Mount. This is what we need. Yeah, expected subs. It's not looking good for Mount though. If Eriksen can come on and make a real difference in this game, is it? Obviously, needs time to bed into the team and everything like that, but it's not looking good. Okay, we need to see something now. Who's going to take the game by the scruff of the neck and show that we can at least get top 4 this season? Yellow card for Wolves player. What did we think of Mount's debut out of 10? The more this goes on, the more I think Wolves will take this. Don't say that, mate. Oh, don't say that. It's almost been a season since we lost at Old Trafford. Oh man. Okay, Casemiro playing it to Rashford. I'm not liking how this is going. I'm not liking how this is going one bit. So Wolves have had more possession than us. 3 shots on target to our 0. This is bad. This is against Wolves. Don't say Wolves are winning this, man, Joe. Come on, positive energy. Keep it up. Keep it with positive vibes. Marcus Rashford will score. Oh, Bruno's down. May have a bit of delay here. Wolves aren't winning this. We've got Jadon Sancho. Jadon Sancho will make his mark. He only signed from Borussia Dortmund 2 years ago. Don't pay attention to that. Pelistri's coming on. Okay. Okay, things you love to see. Wolves slowing the play down. Sancho. Sancho's looking strong already. Maybe he should have played instead of Garnacho. Bruno's been poor. He hasn't been great. He hasn't been great one bit. I think Bruno had a better game than Mount, though, to be fair. I think Mount, I don't know what he really gave us. Okay, Fernandez. Wan-Bissaka. Who is that? Varane. Raphael Varane. Yes. Yes. There we go. There we go. Get in. Ah, oh, Varane. Joe, don't say yes now. You're putting slander on his name. I'm watching you. I'm watching you, man. No, fair play. Oh, thank God. Okay, we've got the 3 points. Job done. Varane, man of the match. Let's go. Let's fucking go. Oh, I don't know if I'm allowed to swear. Let's go. I get you, Joe. Don't worry, I'm winding you up. Most unexpected goal scorer. Yeah, I mean, has Varane scored for us before? I think he has. Yeah, he must have. Memory's terrible. Oh, what a beauty. Oh. Who got the assist? I didn't see it. I just saw Varane celebrating. Yeah, boy. Come on. And Palestri's coming on. Things you love to see. Our club's back. It was Wan-Bissaka. Wan-Bissaka was the person who assisted him. Oh my god. All the Delo fans in the mud. Beautiful. It's a hard one. Who do you give man of the match to? Wan-Bissaka or Delo? Not Wan-Bissaka or Delo. Wan-Bissaka or Varane. What are we going for? Okay, I need to get these player ratings set up for the Discord. Man of the matches. Need a quick second here now. Yeah, we do. Let's see how Wolves react to this. I think defensively we'll be pretty sound. I think scoring is still our main issue. Okay, we just need to hold out here. Get them while they're down. Yeah, got to make the most of these. I trust this team not to concede. I'd be shocked if they conceded. Oh, but is this where the Onana criticism comes in? Are they going to score something where it's a mistake or... Go on, Bruno. Bruno? Rashford? Rashford? Oh, Rashford was close to making that opening. Rashford already on the left wing as well, but the difference is night and day. He was on. Oh, Wolves are looking dangerous. Okay, we can hold it out. Sorry, I was just doing the player ratings. Eriksen taking a ball to the face. Oh, Sancho. Sancho's on Steam. Marcus Oh, nah, I shouldn't have shot from there, to be fair. Got a bit too ahead of it there. Sancho over Garnacho any day of the week at the moment. Garnacho's still raw. It's a nice thing to have either one of them on the left. The other one comes on as a sub. Yeah, I agree. Because to be fair, Sancho's had the same criticism, but when he started, he hasn't really made the most of his chances. So, but I definitely would prefer Garnacho coming off the bench than Sancho. I'd reckon. AWB Sancho on smoke, you know, bro, you know. Oh, Onana, good save. Keep those legs shut. I don't want to throw too much shade on De Gea, but he has let a lot of goals go through his legs. So, fair play to Onana there. Aaron Wan-Bissaka clearing. What a guy. Clear of Delo. Come at me. Why is no one tracking that Wolves runner there? Casemiro. What? Is that not a foul? Oh my god. Onana again. What is happening? Oh, Palistri. Rashford looks knackered. Yeah, I think he said in his interview about when he plays as striker, he doesn't use as much energy, but I don't know about that because he's trying so hard to get into the game that I don't know if it's mental energy or literally physical energy, but he must use a lot. He must use a lot to try and actually get involved. Onana catches, very good. Okay, so Wolves have had a few chances, to be fair. I mean, I thought that we'd be a lot more shored up than that, but they have been directly at Onana, so they haven't. But I'd say they're more half chances, maybe. Ericsson, very good. Ericsson as well. Ericsson coming on. He's gelling in more than Mount was. Scott McTominay. Here we go. This is what we want to see. Yeah, Rashford. He's put a shift in, to be fair. People are going to say he had a terrible game, but when he's playing in striker and he's got no, like, when he's got no options, it's a bit unfair to call him out on that. Okay. Just a few more minutes left. Nothing can go wrong from here, surely. Come on. Boom. Onana catches. His strong hands. Overall, I mean, I think that lad's going to score. Don't say that. Which lad? Give me names. Scott McTominay? Hope you mean Scott McTominay. Ericsson has bossed it since he's come on, though, to be fair. Hope so. Good. That's what we need. Less McTominay slander. Casemiro. Ooh. I don't know what it is. I don't want to be negative towards Mount, but Ericsson just brings this next level composure and balance into the side. Okay, let's get this all done here. Plays deeper. Sorry, boss. I only just seen this from a Discord. Yeah, no worries, James. Appreciate you popping by, man. Plays deeper. Yeah, you're right. Ericsson does play deeper. It seems silly to give Mount the number 7 shirt as well as pay that much money for 7 minutes extra time. Jesus Christ. Oh my God. Ugh. Okay. We can do it. What for? Great question. Oh, Onana almost spilt it, but got the ball. Okay. I mean, Varane even came out and said, well, pretty much made a post just writing off the fact that they keep being given extra minutes in the Premier League, which he's kind of got a point, because if we want to have the highest quality of games, then there has to be a factor of just reducing the amount of time played, because towards the end of the season, everyone is going to be picking up small injuries, and it's going to lead to a lower quality product in the Premier League in general. But I think Varane's also got his own reasons for for being against extra minutes, since he is the person who's most likely to get injured playing more games. Sancho drawing a foul there, very good. Sancho, he's playing smarter as well. It's like he's aware of his surroundings. Let's finish these player ratings off for the subs. Don't know where that ball was going to, whoever played that. Palistri having a go. Oh. Did we just almost concede? Oh, his player ratings. Man. Oh, and that's why he's the guy. Scott McTominay, that block. Wait, was that? Oh my god, there's a street. Why? He didn't even run towards a specific player. He just ran on the pitch. What just happened? Yeah, our ability to retain the ball is borderline, right? Yeah, it's I thought that's why Mount was brought in. I thought that's why Mount was brought in. Wolves have had 73% possession over the last 15 minutes. Okay, so we're fighting for our lives against Wolves at home. What has this been? Oh no. Oh, Palestri. Oh, Sancho. No. No foul, no foul, no foul. Oh, Wan-Bissaka, what a man. He knows what he's doing. Okay, it's getting a bit scary now. Onana just clattered him. Oh, what have I just seen? Superman punched him. Onana's broken his hand off that guy's cranium. What? What just happened? Checking possible penalty. Nah, he didn't. He jumped into him, but he didn't actually punch him, so it's all good. Fair play on the street. We've done very well to get 3 points here if we manage to do it. Yellow card for Gary O'Neill. Unlucky boy. Okay, we tried to build an attack, but it doesn't really work out. Bro, chaos. It's absolute chaos, AWB. Well, I mean, it's time up now. Like, why are we still playing? Why do we have extra time when we already ridiculous amount of extra time? Oh, no, what a guy. What a guy. VAR check. I better be ahead of you, Joe. There better not be a VAR check going on right now. Just realised the time has gone off. Bloody hell. Oh, the VAR check is why there's more time. I see. Pelestri just got clattered. This game's literally turned into anarchy. Anarchy in the streets. Oh, and there we go. 3 points. That's all we need. Things you love to bloody see. What do we think of the match then? Who gets your man of the match, Joe? Scrappy win? Callie? Yeah. I mean, you can't really say that we're challenging for the league with that performance. Oh, Maseko and Nana. Yeah, fair shouts. I mean, Varane got the goal. He did get the winning goal, but Onana did make some pretty solid saves. But then, were they all directly at him? That's the only criticism I'd say towards Onana. Were all of the shots directly at him? Whereas with Aaron Wan-Bissaka and Varane, you can't. Nah, to be fair, I can see why you'd say Onana. Okay. Not a good game overall, says Giovanni. Yeah, it's it's not ideal, to be honest. I mean, you can't say that we're challenging for the league after that. You can't. Casemiro, man of the match. That lads was a lucky escape. Amen. Amen, Charles. Off to a stinker. I mean, 3 points on the board. That's all we need. More than Liverpool, more than Tottenham. Oh, God, Nacho's face says it all. Even he thinks that he stunk the place out. Okay. I mean, there's positives to take from the game. Or positive that we didn't lose. That's pretty good. They need a proper number 9. Could not be more apparent. Amen, Charles. Amen. When you literally, as soon as we put Rashford on the left wing, look what happened. The whole game changed. The whole game changed. But then we put Rashford down the middle, and then what ends up happening is that we end up getting a weaker team overall because we miss out not only on a proper striker, but we miss out on Marcus Rashford in his best position. But then we don't have anyone to play him in number 9, so it's It's a hard one. My theory on that VAR check is Kalic, I don't know his surname, was impacted, but a different Wolves player had already made contact with the ball, and Carla wasn't in a goal-scoring position. Sancho should be starting up front until Højlund is available. Yeah. When it comes to the VAR theory, yeah, I'd say I agree with that, to be honest. Yeah, definitely reckless, but I mean, you got to do what you got to do. Would you start Sancho in number 9, guys? Or where would you play him? There's a lot of question marks after that game. I don't know. So if Sancho was number 9, then you've got, do you stick with Mount, Bruno and Casemiro? Up the fudging Reds. Go on, Diego. As a false 9, showed in preseason that he's more capable. He's definitely more physical as well. I mean, people thought, oh, okay, he's gained a bit of weight, he'll be slower, but somehow he seems to have got faster and more dynamic. So Sancho definitely should start the next game after that performance. Garnacho gave us nothing. Overall, I'm fairly happy. I mean, I don't think we can complain too much with that. Can we brag about it to people? No. No, we can't, but we will. We 100% will. As a false 9, showed in preseason that it's more capable. 100% agree. Sancho number 9 until Højlund is fit. Rashi on the left and same midfielders today. Nice. Smears in agreement. I would go with same midfield. Yeah, we need time to let them gel. I think I was being a bit harsh on Mount, but the eye test, it didn't pass the eye test, if we're being honest. I think going forward, maybe it's just the type of team that we were playing against. I mean, I think against the well-drilled defensive sides like Wolves, given that that's been their main style for years now, I think I think Eriksen would benefit more in those types of games. But maybe against the top teams, Mount with that extra energy would be able to bring something. I'm not 100% convinced on the vision right now. Problem is our wingers are scared to take their man on, but even then, Garnacho and Pellistri can't beat their man when they try. Garnacho can beat his man. I mean, he didn't in that game, which I was shocked by. He didn't even try. I don't know if that was him being in his head too. Yeah, not this game. Yeah, no, fair. But yeah. Nope, we will quietly take this win and reset for next game. Yeah, fair shout, Charles, fair shout. We need time. Winning teams are not made through just 2-3 matches. 100% Shivan J, 100%. Don't want to be too reactionary to it. I mean, you're probably going to see a lot of people say terrible performance, etc. But like, you saw with Chelsea versus Liverpool. Chelsea needed time to bed in and get used to it. They're a new team. We're also a fairly new team. I'm happy for Wan-Bissaka. I mean, he's literally got the most stick from people for just a 6-month period where Delo played well under Rangnick. And then now he's just shown exactly why he was the type of player that Solskjaer thought he could be. Although Solskjaer obviously wanted a more defensive structure. Ten Hag will obviously be fuming. Yes, we got the W, but the overall performance was a disaster. Disaster strong, but I get you. Yeah, Ten Hag's going to be fuming because There was no... I don't know what style we were going for. There was no pattern of play. Did we... How many shots on target did we have? Let me just double check this. 3 shots on target. And we ended up having 51% possession, and Wolverhampton Wanderers had 49% possession at Old Trafford with double our shots. Nah, it's I'm not bragging about this match to anyone, to be honest. I'm going to stay a bit quiet for now. Ten Hag will obviously, yeah. Aaron, man of match for me. Yeah, I think it's Aaron, Onana. Someone said Casemiro earlier, but I don't really think Casemiro was man of match for this. Yeah, no pattern of play, 100%. Cool. Okay. Let's see what the people on the Discords be saying. So at the moment, Onana's got strong 29 votes for man of the match. Wow. Okay, so we've got Varane in the top spot. Then we've got Wan-Bissaka. Then we've got Onana, Anthony, and then Luke Shaw got a vote. I don't know. Who vote? Did any of you guys vote for Luke Shaw? It was frustrating to watch. Yeah, yeah, it was painful. Yeah, it wasn't the best match to watch, to be honest. I'm trying to think of positives from that game, but honestly, the only positive is that we've got 3 points. Okay, so I wonder who got the worst vote. Okay, I'm going to open up the town hall again. Get people on the Discord so they can actually have a chat. First message in the chat. That was horrible. Positives were Onana looking solid for the most part. Aaron Wan-Bissaka and Shaw putting in the work. I like Sancho's cameo, and well as Anthony's. Yeah, we still haven't seen that. To be fair, Anthony actually attempted to play with his right foot, which was positive signs. Positive signs. Okay, ladies and gents, I reckon Anthony takes too many touches. There's some passes he should make first time. He's unable due to his weak foot. Yeah. We did see him cross. Like I saw an immediate cross on his right foot, which I hadn't seen for the entirety of last season. So, I mean, he did. There were signs. There were signs. But he definitely does take too many touches. I think Garnacho needs to sort his decision making out. If he sorts his decision making out, he's he's like a top player, but he doesn't really he doesn't really have that yet. I don't know if Ten Hag will be able to implement it into him. Let's see what the town hall are saying. United are never good for my mental health. Man. Garnacho seems too greedy, like trying too hard to prove himself when he doesn't need to. Yeah. I think when your footballing idol is Cristiano Ronaldo, and I don't mean this in a shot way, you're going to be selfish on the pitch, naturally, because you've been taught that like that's just how you do it and how you become a star. But we don't need players like that anymore. We need players who are actually gonna mold into the team and put something or put more into it. Bloody hell, some people saying Anthony should never wear a United jersey again. Okay, ladies and gents, I appreciate all of you that have stuck through this whole time. MVP goes out to Joe. I see you in the chat. Shout out Mackenzie. Shout out Charles. Shout out Callie. Shabanje, I see you. Diego, thanks for popping by. Probably going to end the stream here and then just go over and have a chat on the town hall with the rest of you lot. But yeah, no, honestly, appreciate you popping by. And yeah, first of many. First of many. Have a nice night, everyone. Godspeed.